Okay, my name is Father Bernard Amah, a CSSP, which means Congregation of the Holy Spirit. So we are St. Spiritans. We are Missionary Congregation International. We came to St. Dominic's Parish 16 years ago. That's my congregation. And so myself, I came here January 2010 to do some studies, and from there, I married the assistant, and then this year, January, I became the administrator of the parish. So I have known a little bit about the parish. I have the elders here who will tell the stories about the parish. But in the general sense of it, as I said, our strength lies on our unity in diversity. As can be seen from this map, we have here on record, as of today, as of last year, 54 nationalities. People trace back to their origin. And this time around, have gone have more people coming in. And in our parish here, have a lot of presence of the, we have 3 major communities here. Aussies taken for granted, they are here. We have the Filipinos, have the Vietnamese, have Islanders, and currently having the presence of people from the Middle East, Iraq and Syria. A lot of them are here now, worshiping with us. So we all work together as one.
I've been here in the parish for about just over 5 or 6 years. Whatever numbers they give, just put a dot in between, because they say 56 years, I'm 5.6 years, or 38 years, 3.8 years. But like Faye said, I have been in this parish. I came in here, and the first thing that happened to me was that I was welcomed warmly, and I just felt at home. Before that, my wife and I were actually church hopping, looking for a parish to fit in. But for some reason, we landed up here, and we were here for the past 5 years or so. So definitely there is a feeling of oneness, feeling of being at home in this parish.
And Trevor?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have a very special love for this place. I was able to get a housing commission house for my fairly large family. My wife, myself, and 8 children, and we got a house in Broadmeadows, and we moved in on the Feast of the Assumption in 1970, and straight away we were helped by the Broadmeadows Credit Cooperative. We had nothing when we came, and we were able to set up house with furniture, all through the finances of the Broadmeadows Credit Co-op. And I served in the co-op for, I don't know how many years, maybe 20-something odd years. And we help out all, I'm sure there are many, many, many families like me who were helped with the co-op. Without the co-op, I would certainly have had a lot of trouble. And that, plus the fact that I then had 2 more children here. And we all went through St. Dominic's Primary School. Yep. 5 daughters, 5 sons.
Yes, as I said, I moved in a year after Trevor did, that was 71. And for 2 years, I was just testing the field, and I kept behind, shying away till 1973, when Father Murphy, the then parish priest, approached me and asked me to join the counting team, the finance accounting team on Sunday. And I continued for 38 years that job. Priest came, but and it was on a roster, and your turn came up 1 Sunday a month. So 1 Sunday a month for 38 years is a long, long time. And there's my son in a lighter vein said, Dad, he said, if you took $10 every week, by now we would have built a holiday home in Rosemont. I said, very true, but I'll be having a condominium in hell too. But The best thing is anybody approached and asked to join or contribute to any other facilities in this church or anything that goes on, people are always ever willing to help. You don't have to turn the screws or come down hard, and then people are always very willing to help. And as I mentioned, the prayer life, with each succeeding parish priest, the prayer life has been increasing and growing. With the arrival of the Spiritans in 2001, I think it sort of shot up right through.
Now, the first impression that I got as I arrived here was the prayerfulness of the community. Immediately I saw the prayerfulness of the community, I knew I'm at home. And I said, I'll be serving here. And of course, a church is built not by bricks, it's by the beautiful hearts of the prayerful Christians we have around. And this really has been my, call it a green light, to tell me that I'm here to stay as long as Jesus wants me to. And I'll be very safe. Thank you.
Yes, I was born and bred in Broady. Grew up in Broadmeadows. The only mass we had was at the babies' home, St Joseph's Babies' Home. Well, everything has come to us because we have all the government buildings over there, the other from police station, court, big roads, health service, everything is there. Well, we started off with just the 3 classrooms, and this was the hall, and then it was built as a hall, but it was the church which with the tabernacle down the end there, and then it was decided that we couldn't afford to build the big high one that there were plans for, so the decision was made to change it with the tabernacle on the side wall here, and so we have everybody much closer together, which was very good.
It's an organisation that we've started ourselves here because we don't have the St Vincent's Paul Society here. So it's called St Dom's Care, and that was instigated by Father Chilua and Russell, who sadly has just passed away. And they open every Wednesday and Saturday morning for 1.5 hours, I think. And we only provide them with food. We can't provide them with anything else. If they do need furniture or clothing, then we give them St Vincent Paul's number because we have a centre in Glenroy. But it's very successful. Lots of people come and they get a really good parcel of groceries. Yeah, so that's what it started 5 years ago, and it has grown. But I'd like to tell you that I've been here for 58 years, and my great love is that I'm a sacristan, and I just love, it's a privilege to do that work, to set the altar up and do all that. Been doing it for 48 years, and I just love it. And that's my main love here, being a sacristan. Yeah. So. We've got a parishioner who comes here every morning from Essendon because he feels when he walks in the door at St Dominic's that he belongs here. There's a sense of belonging that we don't feel in any other parish. So that's pretty wonderful.